Hey guys, and welcome to another spooky TMNT collection collab video with some of our biggest collectors on Instagram. These seem to be some of our more popular videos, so I'm going to go ahead and keep rolling with it. So much so that I have quite a few submissions, and I'm going to have to break this one up into a two-parter. So let's go ahead and jump right in and get to our first collector.
Hey, what's up guys? This is Nolan, aka The Lamp Guy on Instagram. I just want to thank Shellback Rewind for giving me this opportunity to show my collection, and if you haven't checked out his other videos, please check them out. Actually, they're really good stuff. Actually gave me some ideas for stuff I personally want to collect, and also some display ideas. So let's take a look at the collection. Alright guys, well, the first thing we're going to talk about here is the NECA line. I do have my boxed ones over here, the sealed, more rare ones, and I do have these loose guys, but actually I just decided I'm actually going to sell all my loose guys. Just a decision I made. I don't really need them. I don't need sealed and loose. I need to make a decision. I need more room. Real quick, I did make this red Cadillac for the neutrinos, which I guess at this point I'll probably end up selling, but yeah, there's not really much reason to talk about this since it's all gonna go away here soon. But first thing I want to talk about is I'm a big collector of art/animation cells, and this turtle van is definitely one of my favorites, along with the almost to the same frame concept art to go along with it, the pencil, which is amazing to have one of those, not let alone both. We're gonna move over here. This is actually the original concept art for Metalhead's weaponry in the cartoon. So behind that is the pencil drawings, and then on the clear sheet is printed with some hand paint on it. Customized one of the NECA Metalheads to have the same arm so it can kind of look like it's matching there. Got a sealed Mouser. Let's see, just completed all of the mint on card monsters. Really excited about that. Gonna move on down here. Now every vehicle you're gonna see is sealed. Just picked up this Dawn Sewer Squirter. I forgot I had that as a kid. I saw it and I just had to have it. So these are all factory sealed. Definitely one of my grails right here. Actually, one of the first pieces I grabbed when I started collecting again. The sealed '89 Party Wagon, not a reproduction, not the 25th anniversary. Original sealed. Oh, the big dogs on the bottom. Pizza Thrower, Mutant Module, Foot Cruiser. Just acquired this through trade through a friend. We've got a sealed Android Krang, the 12-inch. Great box art. I just love all the box art on all of these. That's probably why I can never get enough. Got these Bull Air shoes. If you do not know about Bull Airs, please check them out on Instagram. You will be blown away. Trust me when I say there's something for everybody. This is the most recent Ninja Turtle release. They're called Party Wagons. You can change these Nike swooshes on the side to any character you want. Red, blue, purple, orange. As we come up here, I did recently also finally complete my carded 10 backs. They're all mint. I'm probably going to send all of them in to AFA at some point. Definitely my grail, as these are all grails for me. This one's a little more special. If you couldn't tell in the previous video or part of the video, my shirt says, "Dude, I'm 40. I just turned 40 recently." My wife actually got this Donnie to pretty much complete my 10 backs. So the fact that she doesn't know much about it, but she took the time to go out, find this, and it is beautiful. Probably rated about an 85. Not only is it nostalgic, but now it has a little bit more meaning for me, so I love that. All the basic guys over here. And as we move along, we probably get into another one of my grails that I currently own, which is the sealed mail-away Chef Shredder. Obviously complete because it's sealed. Got one of the original ads in the back, kind of made a little holder for it there so we can be with the rest of the guys here. Move along here. I've had this guy for a while. The original '89 sealed ooze in great shape. Probably send that guy in too. And also through trade recently, was able to acquire this sealed foot ooze, which if you know anything about these, I mean, maybe one or two come up a year, if that at this point. They are extremely rare. And I was able to acquire this sealed foot ooze, which if you know anything about these, I mean, maybe one or two come up a year, if that at this point. They are extremely rare, and I was very happy to acquire that. It took me probably about a year to a year and a half to acquire that. So I was very happy. We'll move on to some of my favorite things is, again, animation cells. Got the Four Brothers in Disguise. I'm a big fan of finding animation cells that, whether it's a rare character, a rare moment from the first season. As you can see, I don't just do the basic ones. Four Turtles, the Frogs, and April. A great one of Usagi. If I had to have a favorite of my cells, it's probably this one, which is the front of the turtle van with all four turtles. That's something I personally have never seen other than in my collection. And we also have a turtle van right there. Got a couple more pieces of art I want to show you that, unfortunately, so some other art pieces that I do have that I don't have room for, unfortunately. Now, these are the sheets that the animators would use to kind of know, you know, how to draw a piece or whatever. And they're not, this is a copy, and they're not that rare. But the unique thing about this one, it was acquired actually from an employee that used to work at Fred Wolf Studios. And if you see, there is whiteout along with a lot of pen and pencil markings on this sheet that actually changed the color of the Channel 6 news van. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I had to pick that up when I had the opportunity. This next one will one day, when I have a little more room, go really well next to the Chef Shredder, which is an original animation cell from the cartoon. When Shredder's busting out of that can and the kids are sitting at the table and the whole deal, all four turtles plus Shredder. Absolutely love this. Just unfortunately I have nowhere to put it at the moment. And this next one, still don't even know how I acquired these. Two of them. First, this is the original, completely hand-painted concept art for Baxter's Hideout in the Killer Pizzas episode. So this is 100% original. This is what they used to animate the episode. And then the next one is probably my favorite piece that I don't have displayed at this point, which is, this is the original, hand-painted again, direct from the studio, direct from the artist, concept art for Dimension X. So when they said, hey, we need Dimension X, what's it gonna look like? This was the first thing that they looked at off the line. I'm sure there were other drawings after, but this is the first one that was off the line to give them a general idea what they wanted Dimension X to look like. So this one day will obviously need some kind of a special display. Until then, it just goes away and sits in a safe place. And the last thing I do want to mention is, if you do check out my Instagram at the.lamp.guy, you'll see that not only am I a huge Turtles fan, but I actually also make custom lamps, and I also do shows. So if you are in the Southern California area, especially coming up October 14th or the 16th, there's a great show called Son of Monster Palooza. And I just want to show you guys a little bit of what I do here, just give you a little preview of that.
Well, what a great collection to start with. Thank you so much for that submission, Lamp Guy. What can I say? Those animation cells were incredible. That original artwork from the layouts was unbelievable. And not to mention, those lamps are pretty dang cool themselves. I'm thinking about picking up one of them Michael Myers ones. Thank you again for that submission. And let's go ahead and move on to this next one.
Hi everybody, this is 85Tmnt_collector. I've been collecting Ninja Turtles since 2013, I want to say 2014. I got back into Ninja Turtles back in 2009 when the 25th anniversary figures by Playmates were released. I found them at a Toys R Us store, and you know, that relit my interest in Ninja Turtles. And for a few years, I guess, I didn't think too much of it And then back in 2013, 14, that's when I started, you know, searching the web and purchasing items on eBay and whatnot. I don't really have one primary focus. As you can see, my collection is very eclectic, I guess you could say, from food items to, you know, of course, the Playmates items, vehicles, some graded stuff. But yeah, this will be a video about my collection, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. Okay, so here I have my top shelf. My two top shelves are food items. You can see the Chef Boyardee cans, Hostas brownies, the Nabisco Shreddies, that's a Canadian item. Cereal with the sealed gummy snack. That button that says Tortugas Ninja, that's from Spain. And that came with the cereal boxes. Some candy. Some cookies. These suckers, they're all empty. I'm almost at a full set. There's the second. That Crunch-A-Bungus bag is probably one of my favorite items in my collection. It took me a long time to track one. I just love the art on it. And that figure, Dr. L, he's one of my favorite figures. I don't know, I've always liked elephants. And according to my grandma, they bring you good luck. Some Bonkers wrappers. And some ice cream boxes, juice boxes. The Playmates, mini Playmates. The minis, as you can see, I have quite a few. They are my favorite items, one of my favorite items. I do have more of them, but I don't have enough space in this case to display all of them. And this section here, I'm gonna go ahead and open the glass door. This right here is the prototype section, I guess you could say. I don't have many, but here is a first shot. I think that's Dusk. Have a engineering pilot 5th anniversary Leo sealed in a bag with his swords, and that's the production piece. I have a first shot mini super shredder. This is his production. Another engineering pilot. You can spot the difference. The prototype is the one on the left. Production Donnie is the one on the right. Here is a painted hard copy of Genghis Frog's board. engineering pilots for the talking turtles. This is the shell. Hard copy ooze turtle, and that's the production piece. This right here I would call one of my favorites as well, because of course it's a mini and it's also a prototype. This one we would call a mock-up, because as you can tell, I don't know if you can see, but the bubble is stapled to the card. It's not glued. This was obtained from Matt George, Geeks Antiques on Instagram, and he obtained it from one of the former marketing employees from Playmates. Here are my boxed items, the small vehicles and whatnot. This piece right here, this was given to me by Tmnt Ohio when he visited the farmhouse a few years ago. He found the tub that was used in the film, and they had already, I guess, discarded it for some renovations, and he chipped off some pieces of the porcelain off the tub, so kind of a cool piece. Back there, I have some signs that are a little too big to display in this case, because it's already full as it is, but I may save those. I mean, obviously I'm gonna have to save them for maybe another video. These are some graded items that I sent in to Cass. The light's horrible. These are just a couple of my mocks. Most of them are put away. Again, I may do another video on those, but Casey Jones is my favorite, and this one, I had just freed up that case, so now I was able to encase that one. So, but yeah, since he's I guess maybe considered a grail for some. And this right here, this is a custom that I painted myself on a crappy paint job, but I like it. My ooze display. And I guess this you could consider the grill. My grill display. You have hotspot loose, scratch loose, shote. Hotspot graded by Cass loose, and the graded ooze. Casey Jones is my favorite character, non-turtle. Raphael is my favorite turtle. When I saw this cover, I just had to have it. My heritage is Mexican. These items right here were available or given away by McDonald's with the Happy Meal. I am missing one of them. And this is an ice cream cup, also Mexican. And these are my graded food items. I know it's weird to have sealed graded food items graded, Honestly, I mean, I think as a collector, you should collect whatever the hell you want. Don't care what other people say. I mean, I will recognize that it is a bit weird, but you know, it's, for once, it was my money. Um, and I just wanted it honestly encased. I didn't care for the grade. You know, just wanted to preserve the condition of the item. So, you know, do whatever you want with your collection. And that's about it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully next time I can maybe have a better setup. And thank you for watching.
What an absolute stunner of a collection. I love seeing all that TMNT food merchandise, that 5th anniversary edition Golden Leo still in the wrapper. I've never even seen that before, so that is pretty dang cool. Thank you again for that video submission, and let's go ahead and get to the next collector.
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Carl with Back in Time Toys. Wanted to give Shellback Toy One a huge shout out for letting me be part of this YouTube video. Wanted to go over a few of my Tmnt pieces. Starting off with the mutant module. Really cool vehicle. Usually on this piece, the front drill tips, the purple, are always missing. Fortunately, I was able to get one complete. Then we got the Technodrome, my favorite playset. Really cool piece. 100% complete as well. Then we got the Channel 6 van. People may consider it a grail. I think so. And now we're going to the Needle Nose and Killer B. Love those figures. Love the color scheme. And every piece I try to collect, I always want to complete it. Something that I love to do, and that's the passion that I have when it comes to collecting TMNT. If I can't find a piece, I do what I can to trade, and that's what I like about the turtle community. There's always somebody that has something for you. Trade, buy, sell. Love that Winged Warrior Leo. That Warrior Rocksteady is so beautiful. Love that Leo and Scuba Raft. Such a cool color scheme as well. Here we have the Adventurers, 100% complete. Thinking about getting those graded. Here's one thing that I'm looking for right now is those black belt storage shell. I have Leo and Mikey complete, needing Raph and Donatello. Here we have a variant of Genghis Frog, of course, people may know. He has a tan belt. Now we have a pink nose variant, Razar. And here we have, going into the Euros. My favorite toy line is the Euros. Love them blue accessories. Here we have the Ooze. This one graded 90. And then we have the Foot Ooze, also graded 90. And here's something you don't see every day. Chef Boyardee can, also graded. To follow up with the graded Chef Boyardee Shredder. Love that piece. I'm a big shredder fan. Here we have a Tyranno shredder graded. And a few more of my graded Euros. Got Chrondo Razar Toka. And here's a cool line as well. The Shoguns. That show. Triceraton. And back here we got a graded Channel 6 fan. Such a cool piece. I was fortunate enough to find it. I took it to get graded. Made a good grade. And here we have one of the big boys. Scratch Mock. May take that to get graded as well. And we got a Hot Spot graded 80. And one of the grill pieces, that white jersey Slam Dunkin' Dawn, graded 80. And my only mock undercover, Donnie of course. We'll begin the rest of the set in the near future. And save the last for the best is my Euro shredder. This is one of my crown jewels. Love it, graded, made a 90, use complete. A few mocks in the back. The first 10 back. Another line that should be I'm gonna start collecting will be the minis. And that's what I love about collecting TMNT, is there's always something to collect. Well guys, I'm glad y'all were able to see a few of my pieces. This is what passion that I have, and I'm pretty sure everybody else has their passion. Gotta get going. Have somebody calling me. Peace out.
Wow, another great collection. Thank you so much, Back in Time Toys, for sending in that video submission. I'm sure those Euros took a long time to track down. Those things are just so cool. And a graded Chef Boyardee can, oh my goodness. Just such cool stuff. Thank you again, I appreciate it. Alright guys, that's going to do it for part 1 of this spooky TMNT collection. Hope those collections aren't going to haunt you too bad in your dreams. But thanks again to all the collectors. The video submissions were absolutely fantastic. Absolutely love seeing all that stuff. Just such cool and unique stuff. Truly mind-blowing. But yeah, stay tuned. There will be a part 2 to this video. Got a lot more collectors coming your way. So if you like this video, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. That way YouTube will notify you next time I drop a video. Thanks again, and I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Later.